Welcome to Booze and Glues, a justifiable excuse for two friends to spend time together, cross crafts off their to-do list, and, of course, drink. With glue guns and wine glasses at the ready, join Jessye Shepherd and Tabitha Davis as they attempt to simultaneously chat, craft, chug and charm. Will they consume alcohol? Definitely. Will they actually accomplish anything? Debatably. Will they bitch and complain? Inevitably. Will it be a bloody good time? Absolutely. And if things don't turn out just as planned, well, that's okay too, because booze!
Jessye brought me a beautiful bottle of wine for my birthday.
It's Tabitha's birthday! Everybody say happy birthday!
Oh,
for
thank you.
all our listeners.
Thank you all so much. This is great because there's this fabulous skull on it, and I love skulls. And he has dice for eyes and flowers or something behind that. It's pretty great. It's from Chronic Cellars.
Chronic.
A bunch of potheads got together and started making wine.
It's legal now.
True.
I'm sure they started making this.
This says 2014.
Aw, schnikes.
Definitely wasn't legal then.
They were ahead of the game.
Paso Robles, so that's in California. They can't get away with anything.
That's true. Maybe they have cards.
Probably. 215. So it's Purple Paradise. And since we're working on Christmas sweaters tonight, I got out the naughty and nice wine glasses.
We gotta know if Santa's gonna come or not.
I'm giving you nice because you were so sweet and brought me a present.
Oh. I hope it's good. I always wonder, you buy a bottle of wine based off
the adorable label.
The label, and then you drink it, you're like, what the hell did I buy?
I only buy wine usually off the adorable labels, so you never know.
That's pretty much how I do it, too.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
I go based on shelf. So price.
There you go.
And then based off the label.
Right.
So I don't get too crazy with my wine purchases.
Over time, I have found, I prefer these certain types more.
Right.
And my tastes have evolved, I started out.
And I know you like red blends, so that's the section I went to.
Well, red blends are like the easiest. I actually was getting red blends for you because Because I'm not a red drinker, really. Right. And they're like the most palatable for everyone. They're easy to drink. I'm not
So
opposed.
what's your ultimate favorite?
Oh, I don't really have one.
Oh.
But I've just, over time, I've kind of adjusted from, at first I only liked really, really sweet red wine, and now I'm past that,
Right.
I don't want to drink, a dessert wine.
Yeah, I'm getting over the sweet stuff. It's good.
I like it.
Can't complain.
It's got a
little kick at the end. Not sure if it's quite like that Italy one, but kick nonetheless.
The Italy one was great. Super fun. And contrary to what we initially thought, very drinkable because we finished an entire bottle.
That was definitely the most we drank. Ever, I think.
Ever on the podcast, not ever.
That is good clarification there, Tab.
Yeah. So I just bought a whole bunch of terrible, gaudy, sparkly, gold, and bright-ass red things to decorate my Christmas sweater with. I'm going for a poinsettia theme.
Did we say we're decorating Christmas sweaters?
I said that a minute ago when I pointed out our glasses.
Oh, okay, right. So
this is the Christmas sweater episode, peeps.
Because we have Christmas sweater parties to go to, so.
Yeah. And I have always wanted to go to one, and it has just never happened.
Same.
So this is going to be a new experience.
Yeah, and actually I think I went to one once that was kind of optional, and I was like, meh.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a little bit of a bah humbug. So.
A little Scrooge, a little Grinchy.
A little bit.
Well, that's
I think I have a bigger heart than the Grinch, but.
Well, his heart did grow 3 sizes that day.
That's true. Yeah, so, and then I'm making my boyfriend's sweater today because I couldn't get my thoughts in a good enough spot to make my own.
Your ducks in a row.
Yeah, my ducks in a row. my poinsettias in a row.
There you go.
So, I'm making Blake a sweatshirt. It says Happy Holla, like holidays, and then it's gonna have like a chain on it. So it's gonna be real gangsta.
Super cute.
Because Blake is so gangsta. And we were talking about...
He does. We do rely on him to answer all the rap questions at trivia.
That is very true.
Somewhat unsuccessfully so far.
Right. Yeah, he was telling me, because we were looking at, different sweaters to make him, and there was one that just was kind of like a Christmas tree, right? So you wrap like Christmas tree garland all around it and have like ornaments and stuff. And he's like, Jessye, I really like that one, but I don't think I could dance very well in it.
Oh, he's planning on dancing.
I was like, I didn't know we were dancing at this party. He's like, Jessye, you never know when I'm going to dance. Oh,
I love it. You never know when I might dance.
You just never
You just don't know.
So
I bust out anytime.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Right.
I love the idea of what you're doing. And I also love that you're like going super high tech and cutting stuff out with your Cricut. Are you going to cut out like vinyl transfer?
No, I'm just going to cut, because there's a lot of letters going on Blake's sweater. And, I'm just so uniform. So I don't want to write them out. So I'm going to just make stencils.
What are you going to put them on there with? Like marker?
Well, I'm going to make a stencil out of paper, cut the felt.
Gotcha.
I have felt. I didn't know if I showed you my felt.
No, I didn't hear about the felt.
I have felt.
I was imagining that you were just going to like Sharpie some letters on there or something. And I was like, I take everything I said back.
No, I have felt.
Nice.
I just have to decide if I'm going to glue, which probably is what's going to happen.
Now, does your Cricut do iron-on transfer?
Yeah, but I didn't know what kind of sweater I was going to buy
Right.
for Blake, and because I don't have the actual sweater yet, you guys. I'm just doing the general idea. So,
Fair enough.
yeah.
I thought about going that route and like really getting into it, and then I thought I could just keep it simple. As my little professor lady when I was in college, instead of saying keep it simple, stupid, she would say, kiss, keep it simple, sweetie.
That's so sweet.
And I'm like, that's not what that means.
That is so sweet.
But she was so cute. You couldn't tell her. Yeah, so I thought, well, how about I just buy a bunch of hideous crap and glue it on here?
Love it.
Yeah, it seemed easier that way. Probably simpler to do it that way, not as much effort, which is something that I need to focus on.
Right.
And it's definitely going to be more tacky. Like, I was afraid that if I got too into it, I would end up making it a cute Christmas sweater.
I know, and that's, Blake's will be not really cute, but kind of cute, I guess.
I don't know, that chain is pretty ballin'.
That's true. There was a couple other ones that I sent him. I just Pinterested, like, ugly Christmas sweaters. And there was one that had, like, a Yeti on it. And it said, Yeti to party.
Ah, that's cute.
Cute, right?
Really cute.
And then there was another one that I really liked. Blake really liked it, too. But it was, like, Santa Claus. It was a similar idea. But it was Santa, and it said, where my hose at?
Oh, dear. Naughty Santa.
Get it? Because Santa says, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, where my hose at?
And it was spelled H-O, not H-O-E. Like, where my H-O's at.
I don't... Okay. Cool. Are you under the impression that when you're calling a girl a hoe, you spell it H-O-E?
Don't you?
No, that's like for gardening.
I always spell hoe with a E.
You're like... And then people are like, you're the whitest person ever.
I am. Actually, another great example of that. We were at the grocery store yesterday, and there were some girls that like were about to fight in one of the aisles, and I was like, World Star Hip Hop, and Blake was like, you're not supposed to say hip hop, you're just supposed to say World Star.
I don't know what that means.
It's this
So maybe I'm the whitest person ever.
Maybe you are. It's this website where ghetto people get in fights
Oh,
and
sweet.
people film it. And
Is it
everybody's-
like the one where the chick hit that other chick in the face with a shovel?
Oh my gosh, it might be on there, yeah.
Oh, so scary. Nice.
Now we know how,
To spell hoe correctly.
yeah. I had.
Oh, this even has a tiny plastic pine cone.
Oh, love that.
Oh, look at the fun. Oh, yeah, this is going to be so bad.
I love it. Do you know how you're gonna glue it on yet?
I'm not sure how I'm attaching all of this. I have some just like this stuff, Fabric Fusion, permanent fabric adhesive. I used to use that liquid stitch stuff a lot.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff, I feel like is, I don't know, it stays in one place better. It's like not so smushy, so it just doesn't get everywhere, and it seems to really work. I've used it on a bunch of stuff lately.
Love it.
Lots of Halloween projects had some fabric adhesive on it. I'm thinking I'm really just going to go for this, like, foliage. Like, what about this?
Like,
Just
I love it.
Everywhere. Just all over the place.
Are you losing the wreath, though? From here, I can't really see the wreath. I don't know about your angle.
No. I mean, I'm not, like, real heart set on that wreath being, front and center. It's just background noise,
Yeah.
Little fill-in. It's pretty awful, so I don't want to lose it completely for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put jingle bells in the middle of all of these leaves. I'm going to be so obnoxious.
Yeah, you might be.
It's terrible.
But that's what you get when you ask for ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh,
Am
yeah.
I right?
This is what we're going for. Oh my gosh, so you have to tell us what you're doing for your Christmas sweater, since Blake's is going to be adorable.
So it's going to be more of like kind of a Christmas dress. And I'm going to do like the skirt with like Christmas tree garland. What is that called? Christmas tree garland. Is that what it's called? You know what I'm thinking of, right? Just like
just
the garland that looks like a Christmas tree limb.
I'm trying to think of like evergreen garland. I don't know.
It could
Call it
be.
whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that, wrap it around, make it look a little tree-ish, hang some ornaments and some stuff off of it. And then on the top, so I'm going to be the angel on the top of the tree. So I'm going to wear
cute.
a little halo. I'm going to have some wings and hopefully a really fluffy, just god-awful, like, baptism-looking, like, shirt. That's what I think of, is like...
Yeah, like the little baptismal dresses.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I gotta actually make it a reality.
Oh my gosh. I just had the greatest idea. Can you carry around your, like, iPhone or whatever? And I don't know who sings this song. It's like Brad Paisley or something, because he always has really, like, kitschy music.
Yeah, it's super
and
kitschy.
play the You're the Angel. Oh, I think it's Kenny Chesney. You're the Angel at the Top of My Tree song.
I don't know that song, but
On repeat.
that would be awesome.
Just everywhere you go, all night long, you have your own soundtrack. That would be so great.
That sounds awesome.
I have a Kenny Chesney Christmas album, so I'm pretty sure I have that song. Because I obviously know it for some reason. I'm gonna have to dig it out for you. I need to drink some more of this wine. I feel like we need to drink a glass of wine setting up.
That's probably a good idea. We always had this idea that we like open the wine
Drink
and like
the
talk
wine.
about it, but really it should be like
We can still talk about it, but I just feel like we'd be a little drunk by the time we started, which would be more entertaining.
That is very, very true.
I don't think this is going to be the most comfortable thing to wear by any means.
I think that was Blake's issue. He's like, I need to be comfortable.
Well, I mean, he's got to dance. He's got to be able to dance.
Got to be able to dance. The man can dance, so I gotta let him dance.
Have we ever been somewhere dancing? I don't think I've ever seen Blake dance.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing till you seen Blake dance.
I would like to see this. I don't think we ever have gone anywhere where there's been dancing
You're right.
together. I mean, not with Blake.
Right.
We have.
Yes. And that was the night that I, had not drank very much. And you and Heather were, getting down on the get down. And I was like,
Oh, I forgot about that night upstairs at the Bear.
yeah.
And then pretty soon we were like, we're wearing Chucks. We don't belong here with all these slutty college girls in their shirts that they're wearing as dresses.
Hey, you guys were getting down. I don't think anybody was.
I like to dance. It's fun.
Me
we
too.
danced at Tainted Love, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's like fun dancing.
That's fun
80s dancing is super fun dancing. You just act like a total spaz.
Right.
We need to go to Tainted Love. We kept trying to make it happen with all 4 of us, and it
I know.
it just didn't quite pull it off.
Last year they were here at a busy time, I feel like. There was a lot of stuff going on, like the fair was in town.
Yeah, there was like a lot going on. I feel like they were here pretty recently again, and we just missed them. So
we're always missing them.
I used to be on their mailing list, and I don't know what happened. They got sick of me or something?
They're like, she never shows up. We're not going to email her dates anymore.
Yeah, we're spending way too much on emails. Yeah.
We got to drop it back a little bit, people.
Well, maybe I need to get back on the email list.
Yeah, just sign up again.
And
They can't say no.
And we need to sort it out so we can all go, because it's pretty fun.
I'm trying to find some like good graffiti font for the holla part.
Oh, that would be cute.
And
I recently used some. It was when I was working on logos. I found that, like, I cut this out of a magazine because I'm a kidnapper.
Oh, right.
Which was really cute and I really liked. The name of it is Got Heroin,
Interesting.
which I felt a little bit strange about downloading.
That doesn't, really make me want to.
I mean, I don't got heroin. That's good. But
I think it would
I also
be.
don't need heroin.
I think like the more appropriate name for like a ransom note style font would be like got like children or something.
Nice. Got cash? If you ever want to see your kid again.
Got $100,000.
Yeah, that seems much more fitting. So, same thing with these little bows. I think I'm just gonna stitch them on in different places. It'll be interesting.
Did you decide you're stitching the flowers too?
I think I'm stitching the flowers. I could hot glue, but it's not gonna stay, and I want to have this Christmas sweater for years to come.
For years and years to come.
Each year, I could just add a little something to it. It's like a Christmas village, like the little houses and stuff. And you just add a little to it each year. It's like a cute little collection. I'm just going to add shit to the front of my Christmas sweater every year.
Or like that one house. Oh, it doesn't even do it anymore. But do you remember that one house on like East First?
Oh, I was just going to say East First.
And they'd add
the little cutouts.
Yeah.
And they had the little train that went around.
Yeah, that was so fun.
It was
They were
super
nice.
cute. Yeah, they were super sweet. I'm pretty sure that old man died and the old woman just couldn't keep it up herself anymore.
Yeah, that's so hard.
That's sad. It's a little Chico tradition gone down the way.
Yeah, but now we've got that, the nut house.
Wait, huh?
Chico Nut. I call it the nut house.
Oh, they do the... We do have the nut house. I don't think that's politically correct.
Well, my grandma worked there like years and years and years
really?
ago, and she calls it the nut house. So that's just like always what she'd be like. I used to work at the nut house.
Oh gosh.
My grandma sounds nothing like that, by the way. I used to work at the nut house.
This is my old lady voice. Hopefully she won't figure out how to watch our podcast.
Right? She is hilarious. Okay, so the other day at Thanksgiving, her and my mom and my aunt were gonna go Black Thursday shopping. It should have a name.
I believe it's called You're Fucking Up My Thanksgiving.
Yes. We were all done with dinner. Everybody's leaving
I know,
anyways.
but I'm just like, come on.
I don't like it either. But my grandma needed to get some pants for my grandpa. And
on the busiest shopping day of the year.
right. Well, for Christmas. And
sure.
But so they were leaving, and my aunt was like saying goodbye to her husband, like, we'll miss you terribly, and my grandma looks at my grandpa and says, well, maybe not terribly. And Blake was dying laughing. It was so funny.
To be honest, I'm probably not going to miss you at all. We spend way too much time together.
I actually need a break, so thanks for going home and not coming with us. They totally have been married, like, just too long at this point.
Yeah. I don't know how long they've been married, but I don't think when you get married, you're like, yeah, forever and ever and stuff. But then, like, 60 years in, you're like, I thought one of us was gonna die.
Well, and especially, like,
their generation.
Yeah, they got married at, like, 20 or something, so...
And that was probably late.
Right. They've been married now for, like, well, so my grandma's 84, so 60 years.
Easily.
And that's 3 times what her life was at that time when she made that promise.
Right. And that generation, like the generation before them, died off pretty young.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're gonna live to 90.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, and that side of my family too, they live forever. My mom has memories of her great grandma or something, like mowing the lawn till she was 104.
Oh my.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So they're really in it.
In it to win it.
And at some point, you just gotta be like, well, there's no reason to get out now. You're just holding out.
Yeah.
Well,
They're funny. They're my favorite people, probably.
probably.
It's hard to, like, you know, nail down a favorite human, but
Yeah.
they might be, like, my top 2, so.
No, that is a hard choice to make. I mean, of all the humans.
I like Blake pretty good, I
You've
guess.
got 6 billion options. It's a pretty bold statement to make, I guess.
Yeah.
So, are we concerned about seeing this stitching on my Christmas sweater, do we think?
I'm not concerned.
You're like, it's not my Christmas sweater. I don't give a fudge.
No, not like that. I just mean, I don't think that's what people are going to be looking at.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Especially when this initially started, we were having this Christmas party, like, just us from work and our office and all this stuff, and we were like just all gonna get together and it was gonna be pretty low-key, and now we're like we have reservations at a restaurant. Now Adam is not wearing a Christmas sweater, an ugly Christmas sweater.
Did you not buy shirts?
Nor are the boys. Yeah, I bought them shirts on T-Fury, like,
oh, great.
ugly Christmas sweater shirts, so they can kind of cheat, which will be fun.
That's perfect.
So, Adam, I got Stranger Things. It says Christmas things in the logo, and then it has, like, it looks like knitting, you know, the, like, screen print does. And it's got, like, you know, all the kids on their bikes, Christmas lights, and Eggo waffles and stuff. It's really cute. And then the boys picked out the ones they wanted. So, Remy has a Ghostbusters one. So, it's got, like, you know, the little Ectomobile or something, the little hearse. It's got that, and then it has the little, like, plasma traps, and then it's got Slimer and the Marshmallow Man's head, and then, like, their ghost logo in the middle, but it's like a wreath instead of the
cute
crossy out sign. That's the technical term, right? Oh, so Jackson picked out a really cute Doctor Who Christmas sweater t-shirt. It has, like, Cybermen heads and little Daleks and sonic screwdrivers, and it has a little TARDIS, and you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I do.
Oh, do you watch Doctor Who?
I don't, but I hear it enough. I know.
Who watches Doctor Who that you know?
I have an old coworker that watched it, and I don't know, I feel like it just gets talked about all the time.
I mean, before I ever watched it, I felt like that was happening all the time. Like, people were always talking about it, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. It's super fun, and the boys have really gotten attached to it, so it's cool because we can all, like, watch it together.
Right. Can you pass me the Chronic Cellars, please?
Oh, whoa. I did not know what you were saying. The Chronic Cellars.
I could have just said wine, but...
Give me some more of that there wine. At first I thought you were saying Corona, and then I thought you were saying scissors, and I was like, is this some kind of fancy equipment that I'm not aware of that comes with your cricket? No, it was just wine. Wine me. That's what you gotta say.
Okay, that'll be our little tagline.
Wine me. Catchphrase?
Yeah. I've been really trying, because I try to do like an advent calendar type thing with Blake where
yes,
every day it's like a different Christmassy activity, right?
I want to get in on that action.
You should. It's great times. I can tell you some things we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I saved the first to decorate, and I'm having a really hard time being like in between decorations at the moment. I keep trying to put on ornaments without Blake noticing. He's like, "Stop it! It's not ornament time!"
So you put your tree up?
Yes, the tree's up, because well, we bought it and I didn't have anything to do with it and I wanted to know what it looked like. So
Right.
it's done. I mean, it's not, there's no ornaments on it. Well,
Just the ones I sneak.
there's 4.
Nice. Soon to be 5.
Yes.
When Blake's not looking. Well, I like the idea of being, like, organized and having a plan and everything. And then, like, look at all these fun activities we're going to do over the course of this month. But I immediately take anything that's on, like, a future date as, like, now I'm going to have anxiety about this. Like, I can take the funnest things that I'm looking forward to, and it's like, I stress about them until they're done. And then I'm like, okay, now that I can check that off my list.
Yeah, well, this
I'm not good at, like, just enjoying. I want to be chill and enjoy.
No, see, this isn't things that you would, like, need to be nervous about or, like, anxious about. You know what I mean?
I don't need to be anxious about anything. I just am. Yeah, honestly, all the things I, like, really look forward to about Christmas and the holidays, like, we do the Christmas caroling every year with the church, you know?
Right.
And then, like, for the 2 weeks prior to that, I'm like, it's like I don't want to forget or something. And so then I just, like, get all anxious and stressed out about it instead of just being like, yeah, it'll happen. But look what happened to me. I completely missed the Christmas preview, which I'm still completely blown away by.
I know. I can't believe I had to break that to you.
I was devastated. I was so mad. I was like, I cannot believe that I did this. So since you got this here fake Christmas tree this year, I don't think we've mentioned that yet, but we both ended up with fake Christmas trees.
Got a fake Christmas tree.
You're just like, what the heck? It's happening.
Finally did it. I was really, so Blake wanted a real one, and I was really gonna, I was kind
Be a
of,
trooper.
right, and I kind of had it in my mind, like, buying it off a lot's not gonna be that awful, you know? Like, way easier than trekking it down the mountain. And it's still real. But
you still gotta tie it onto the top of your car.
That's
you end up
true.
spending so much money on it that it's absurd that you're gonna throw it away.
That's true. But I was gonna still do it. It was gonna be great. I was happy about it. And then Black Friday rolls along, and Target's fake trees are half off.
They were half off on Black Friday?
Half off.
Oh, I got screwed.
$30, done.
Oh my gosh.
Done. And I told him, I'm like, do you guys have this Christmas tree in stock? And he's like, nah, man, we're sold out. And I was like, crap. So, and I was like, I'm just going to order it because it's $30.
Right. And you can do ship to store or pick it up. Yeah.
So I go to order it. It says, pick up at store today.
Yeah.
In Chico.
That happened to me with something recently, too. And I was like, I thought you didn't have any.
And I'm like, what do you mean?
It wasn't like returns or something, probably. You know, it wasn't on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's still in their system because somebody brought it back.
Right? So take the second to look it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then I just ordered it, and then we picked it up that day.
$30.
$32. $32.25, thanks to tax.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm not going to say how much I spent on mine now.
Well, but you got half off.
No, it wasn't half off.
Well, if you spend $100.
It was more than that.
Oh, it's because you need a massive tree, though, right?
Yeah.
How tall of a tree did you buy?
A 7.5 foot tree.
Yeah, mine's only 6. It's just a little baby.
That doesn't seem like that much of a difference.
Well, I'm sure yours looks much more realistic.
I did get the one that I was, like, ogling over it last year because I was like, it's so pretty. And honestly, I didn't want the lighted one because I like to douse my Christmas tree in so many lights that I was going to put lights on it no matter what anyways.
Oh.
And I actually enjoy putting lights on the Christmas tree. It's like a fun thing to me.
Can we also talk about the fact that this is her first year she's had a fake tree, and she is allergic. So she loves
to everything.
She loves putting lights on a tree and breaking out in like hives.
Straight up hives.
Everywhere.
Yeah. No.
How can you like to do something when that happens to you? I'm not sure.
It's so, I don't know, I put on, like, one of my favorite Christmas movies, I get some eggnog, you know, I put the lights on the tree, everyone sits around and watches the movie, and then they, like, once the lights are on, we all put ornaments on. And then I sneak after the kids go to bed and rearrange them so it looks even and cute. That's my guilty, obsessive, compulsive.
I love that. My dream someday, which I gotta have a massive house for this. But I want to have, and I probably won't when I have children, but I want to have, like, you know, the nice looking, like, professional tree that's, like, all one color and beautiful, like, in, like, the front living room.
In the foyer, where
Right.
people can see it from your grand window.
Yeah, and then, like, in the family room, the kids can do whatever the heck they want to that tree.
Oh, see, I just recently got the kids a tree for their room.
Oh, I remember last year you did.
And I mean, before I had kids, I would often get a small tree. Where I lived, my kitchen was somewhat separated from my living room. And so my big tree's in my living room with all the cute stuff, and then I'm in the kitchen baking all by my lonesome with no decorations. So that was just not working for me. So I would put a little tiny tree on my like kitchen table or in my dining room. I had a little table in there. You know, I always had a small separate tree. And I haven't done that in several years. And then, yeah, Remy is just like so into Christmas. And so last year I said, you know what, it was kind of the same thing, like a Black Friday little tree for them for like $12 kind of thing. Pre-lit, you know. And so they just decorate that one and they can do whatever they want to it. Last year he made a Lego star for the top.
How cute.
It was so cute. And it's funny because his brother's just like, sure, whatever. And he's just so into it. Just completely obsessed.
He's mini tab.
He is. It was so sad, too, because I took down all the Christmas stuff when they were at their dad's. And he came back and he just looked at me with this serious look and was just like, well, I guess Christmas is over now. And it was, mind you, after the first of the year, because I keep my Christmas stuff up for a long time. He was just like, this is it. It's done now.
Yeah, see, I'm one of those people, like, the night of Christmas, I'm like, everything needs to go.
Oh, I can't.
It's all away now.
I can't.
The 26th, I don't want to know Christmas happened.
What?
Yeah, I'm, like, done. Like, same thing, like, with my gifts. Like, everything needs to be put away like I've owned it for years.
Oh my gosh, I put stuff back under the tree and it will stay there for a month. The kids will be like, where's my new this or that? And I'm like, I don't know, go dig it out from under the Christmas tree.
Yeah, no, if it's like a crock pot, the crock pot is in its spot in the cabinet.
It finds a place to go.
Yep. Okay, so here are some of the stuff on our advent calendar. Just so
Okay.
you know, it's nothing like really intense. It's just like an excuse to do something Christmassy. So like our local ballet does a Nutcracker show. We're going to go to that this year because we haven't been since we were both like children and don't remember it. So
this isn't like a set thing. It's just stuff you guys have chosen to do on these days?
Right. Yeah, I just
that's fun.
it's on a specific day.
Right, but it's not like generic, here's an advent calendar, these are the days you do all the things.
Oh, right.
This is you.
I made it up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then, so like on the Wednesday the 7th, we're going to go to the mall and take a picture with Santa because we do that every year.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
If you just buy like the most basic package, it's like $20.
Oh, that's not
It's
bad.
not awful. And he's a really good Santa.
Do you have to stand in line forever?
No. If you go on like Bring Your Dog Night, yeah, but
Bring your dog night.
yeah, there's animal nights. And then so Blake and I met like around Christmas. And at that time in our lives, we were like going out all the time.
Right.
And so we always set aside a day to go get drunk somewhere.
That's fun.
It's not really Christmassy, but it's just like...
It's Christmassy to you.
Right. And then, like, one night we make Christmas cookies.
Oh,
and this year... So, every year we go and pick a kid off the tree and buy...
The little secret angel thing.
yeah. This year we're also, because I love animals and puppies, we're donating to the Humane Society.
Nice.
So, we're gonna bring them some toys one night.
Oh, that's great. I
Fun.
love
And
that.
We bought it. I bought them off the Humane Society has like a wish list, an Amazon wish list.
Oh,
So
really?
I just went and ordered some stuff.
That's so great.
Oh,
I want
fun,
to
huh?
do that. Especially
fun.
that's where my little Bochi came from.
Yeah.
So I feel really, I'm like, they took care of my Bochi before I did.
I know. Yeah, they got him all back healthy because he got in that big fight.
I know. His poor little ear. He had little scratches, scabs on his head. Pulled off his poor tiny teeth.
But yeah, so it's just little stuff like that. One night we make French toast and hot chocolate.
Oh, how cute.
The 18th is was our first like real date, and we went bowling.
You
We
bowl
go
on the
bowling.
18th.
Mhm.
Nice. I love that on your first real date you went bowling, which is so cliche. Because do you know what Adam and I did on our first real date?
Did you go bowling?
We went bowling.
Nice! Well, especially it was in December, like what all do you do? So we went bowling, and Blake said whoever wins has to buy the other person's sushi. And I won.
That night, or it was like, this was a setup for a second date.
It was a setup.
Yeah.
It was a good setup.
Nice. So. Yeah, well, Adam and I started dating in January.
Oh, so see, it was still
same thing.
Not
it was
great
like
weather.
We went out to dinner, and then it was like, well, what do you want to do? And, you know, you go to a movie, and it's like you don't even get to talk to each other.
Right.
Or anything.
Yeah, it's never a good idea. See, we go to a movie on Christmas.
Oh, yeah, we've done that the last couple of years. It's been fun.
How have we not seen you?
I don't know. We often will do that. We'll get Thai food and then go to a movie.
Where do you get Thai food from?
Thai Express down the street's open, and it's pretty good.
Is it spicy? That's my problem with curry, which when I lived in England, curry is actually like the most popular dish in England.
Right.
But English
and
people...
you dip your fries in curry sauce and, yeah.
Well, and English people are very bland, as most people know. So their curry isn't really uber spicy. So I could eat curry everywhere, but real curry is... Ooh, doggy.
Yeah. I normally order things pretty mild. I like a little spice, but just a little. I don't want to sweat while I'm eating my food.
I don't like that.
Or like being so hot that you can't even taste what you're eating.
Right. Or like
What's
you're
the point?
trying to put food in your mouth, like your nose is like running. And you're like,
your lips are on fire.
And you just don't look cute.
Yeah, that's the real problem is you're eating out in a restaurant and you don't look cute.
That's why you need to take spicy curry to go.
Take that shit home. Nobody wants to see your mascara running down your face.
No.
Your snotty nose and your sweaty red skin. Yeah, that's just not attractive.
Nope.
Go bowling on a first date. Don't get spicy curry.
Correct. Second, we're going to the Nutcracker.
Oh,
The third is the ugly sweater party. And we were maybe going to go to a Raiders game on Sunday.
oh, dang.
We didn't. And we were actually maybe going to go yesterday. We didn't. We thought it was going to rain yesterday. And
Okay.
I'm like, I'm not going to spend $200 on a ticket to
Right.
be miserable for
Right.
4 hours. And which my other friend was like, you're going to be wasted. You're not going to have no idea. And I'm like, no, I don't do well in the rain. Like if I'm soaked.
If I'm soggy, I'm not a happy person.
And I'm probably not going to get drunk. I'm going to be like so mad.
Yeah, there's a lot of money to spend to like be miserable.
Yeah.
Think of how people who live in the snow feel.
I don't want to know.
So now I know why the Philadelphia Eagles fans are so pissed off all the time. They're like, you fuckers can't ever win, and I'm getting snowed on.
I don't know. I mean, let's talk about how pissed off Niners fans are, and they have beautiful weather. So I don't think it matters.
But the Niners fans aren't like throwing crap at the players.
We might start.
Yeah, we could.
Blake and I are like seriously just debating just not being Niners fans anymore.
I've like given up on football completely this year.
We're like just so fresh. I mean, see, we haven't given because Raiders kind of like are like
I don't know how that's possible. How can that be your backup team?
I don't know because it just is. I don't. It's like the same. Like I'll root for the A's.
Yeah.
If they're, like, not playing the Giants and
Yeah.
if it has nothing to do with us winning, they're kind of like my backup baseball team.
I see that.
So,
But like they're the A's, not the Raiders.
I know, sometimes
Talking shit about the Raiders big time.
they're pretty bad. Well, no, they're not pretty bad. They're actually doing great this year, so.
The Raiders are doing great. The fans
What is it, like
will
9-2?
shank you.
That's true. Which, they had a game in Mexico 2 weeks ago.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and Blake was like, somebody is going to die at that game. I don't think anybody died, but
Good.
there were
We're
sombreros
happy for that.
everywhere.
Well,
But yeah, so period, end of story. We never made it to a game. So I think what I'm going to have to do is save up some money, and that might be... Oh, I can't talk about this.
a present in the future
Could be.
for people.
People, I don't know. His name's not Blake or anything.
Drake.
Strake. Yeah, I have a friend named Strake, so...
I was more saying like it's Drake. But Strake is a great name.
Drake and I are going to a Raiders game.
Yeah, you know, screw that. Why are you saving up money? Drake can pop money for some tickets to a Raiders game.
I need some gift ideas sometimes. I have no idea what to give Blake.
I always feel the same way, and then I start like shopping, and I'm like, oh, you need this, and you need that, and you need...
Blake's also kind of picky. Is Adam not picky? Because, like, I'm like, oh, he could use a watch. I would never pick out a watch without him telling me what watch you want.
Oh.
Or, like, oh, he really wants, like, a North Face jacket. But I would never pick out the jacket without him, like, giving me the okay.
Right.
Because he's so picky.
He's got a fashion sense.
Have you seen him? The man wears t-shirts and like basketball shorts every day of his life. Yet, if I try to buy him a pair of basketball shorts, he's like, no, I don't really like that little stripe like on the back next to the knee. I'm like,
the holes in these are too big. I like the fine mesh.
I'm like, okay, you pick out your own dang basketball shorts, you crazy.
That's great. Well, I guess Adam's not that picky. I feel like he's pretty, like, great, you got me a present.
I mean, and Blake is appreciative. That's not...
no, for sure. Although I have to say, sometimes I do, if I ever do, like, buy him clothes, I'm always like, he never wears that. So, maybe
he's pickier than you think.
Maybe he is picky. Well, if I think of any great Christmas ideas for Drake.
Yeah, let me know.
I'll let you know.
I bought some stocking stuffers today, so we're getting close.
Oh, I have all of my Christmas shopping done.
You're nuts. My goal was to have it all done by November 30th. It's not really going to happen. But I've also told people that if I can't buy your present on Amazon, you don't get anything. So that's made me feel a lot less stressful because I just orders. Which
I like that.
Find most stuff on Amazon. And then I don't
real.
have to go shopping and I don't have to stress out. So
Right. Deal with the traffic and the grumpy people. I'm always like so happy out Christmas shopping. Like, I'm cheerful, and I'm like, oh, it's Christmas time. Go ahead, pull in front of me. Like, I wave people in, and I'm like, oh, you only have 2 things in your hand. Get in front of me. I have a huge cart, you know? And everybody else has just got this, like, resting bitch face. They're just miserable.
That's me.
Wow.
I gotta wait in line for more than 2 minutes to buy something. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I do kind of try to avoid going shopping from here on out, which is why I already got everything done. I actually have one present that I still need to get, but I have no idea what I'm getting. It's for my little sister, and I don't know what to do. I have no clues. Nothing. No ideas.
You still have to ship it too, huh?
Yeah. I usually buy it on Amazon, and then I ship it straight to her. And I tell my aunt, hey, wrap this for me. Because
Amazon's so great. I don't really have any family that lives like away that I buy gifts for. But Blake's best friend, who we went to visit in Italy,
right?
He technically lives in America, right? Because he's got an American zip code at the base. So I get free shipping with Amazon. It doesn't come in 2 days,
right?
But I still don't have to pay for shipping.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I shipped him a present.
Amazon's the best.
And, you know, they'll gift wrap it for $4.
Right.
I'm like, do it.
They're gonna probably take over the world someday. So
it's a possibility.
We're not going to talk shit about Amazon.
No.
Because, you know, we want them to be benevolent overlords.
And they employ my boyfriend. So.
They're probably listening to us right now. They've got drones
We
flying.
love Amazon.
We love you, Amazon.
Everything from A to Z. That's their tagline. Did you know that?
Yeah, because the little arrow and the A to Z. Anyway, real quick before we go, I wanted to ask you, have you ever been to another Nutcracker besides the one in Paradise?
It's not in Paradise.
Oh, you're going to the one in Chico.
Yeah, Laxon.
Okay. Oh, what company is doing it?
Chico Community Ballet.
Oh, I haven't been to that one.
And I have a friend that I used to work with that's in it, too, which will be cool.
Dang.
His name is Anthony. I used to work at the Christian bookstore together.
He's a ballet man?
Actually, he still works there.
Oh, hates it. That's depressing.
I don't think anybody heard what I said, which is probably good, but family Christian, word up.
Hates it.
We used to have so much fun.
Yeah.
Because Anthony and I are both a little bit like rebels.
Right.
So when we worked, we actually didn't get to work together very often because the boss
they were like, separate these two.
The boss was smarter than that. But
we can't let them work together. They'll burn this place down.
It's a real possibility.
So that's the only Nutcracker you've ever been to?
Yeah.
Is the local one.
And I was like in 2nd grade or something. Or maybe younger. I don't even know. And I kind of remember, I can like kind of picture it in my head, but...
If you like go online right when the Nutcracker ballet tickets go up for sale for the San Francisco Ballet.
Oh, right.
They have family nights where they're like cheaper prices. It's a little earlier. You know, there's kids in the audience and whatever, you know. But you can get really good deals. $20 a ticket. Yes.
Wow. I think that's how much they are at Laxon.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it was like a Sunday night, you know. Yeah, we got tickets for my parents for their anniversary. My mom has always wanted to go.
Oh.
And so we got 4 tickets, went down, had dinner in the city.
Fun.
Went to the ballet.
When was that?
When?
Yeah.
Or where? I'm like,
When?
San Francisco? When? It was like 3 years ago, probably.
Oh.
The most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Have you seen other ones of it?
Yes.
Other ones? Other versions?
Other performances?
Yeah. Productions?
Productions, that's the right. Now we sound theatery.
It took us a while to get there, but...
We know what we're talking about.
So what productions have you seen, Tab?
No, I'm serious. It was so amazing. These people are so incredibly athletic and talented.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to see, like, the local people doing it and stuff, but, like, the caliber of performance that you're seeing in San Francisco was so completely amazing. I literally started crying when the, like, sugar plum fairies and the snowflakes are all dancing.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, it's really I mean, it's obviously not real snow, but it's snowing on the stage.
Wow.
I mean, just amazing. And I, like, didn't even know I was crying. I just, like, felt a drip, like, and I was, like, and I, like, reached up and I was like, oh my gosh, because I was just staring. It was so beautiful. It was so amazing. So my plug is, go to the local one. Next year, get your tickets, set it up on your advent calendar. Go to the San Francisco Nutcracker. It'll blow your mind. Plus, it's always fun to take a little trip to the city.
Yeah. I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the last Giants game, and we went to the game.
Right. And that's what we end up doing every time we go down for the games. We're just there. We go to the games. We do giant stuff.
Right.
And then we leave. And kind of don't do a lot of other great things that they have.
Yeah.
So it's nice to do that too.
I love San Francisco.
Anyway, well, my glass isn't empty, but yours is.
Tab's gotta hurry, otherwise we can't sign off.
Okay.
Wow. I wasn't looking and she finished it. It was a good amount too, people.
Yeah.
She's a trooper.
I'm catching up to you finally. My voice is getting higher an octave the more I drink. Pretty soon, I'm just gonna be talking like this. And just all the time. I'll be so excited.
Well, this edition of Crafting with Tab and Jessye turned out really well for Tabitha. She's got almost a sweater that's complete to wear to her sweater party.
It's something.
I have a design created on Cricut Design Space that is just waiting to be cut into felt strips and glued onto a sweater that I also don't own.
That's easily taken care of.
That's true. I mean, we're going to be regulars, actually, I think, at Michael's and Joann's.
Seriously.
I went in there the other day and somebody said hey to me, and I was like, I wonder if she recognizes me from when I bought burlap last time. Like,
and then the time before that, when I was buying frames, and the time before that, when I was...
I know, my go-to is always Michael's, but Joann's is right by my house, so I'm not...
Yeah.
And Joann's is usually way less crowded and much more helpful.
I usually go to Joann's for the fabric.
Because they have fabric and Michael's does not.
Our Michael's does not.
Do other Michael's have?
Yeah. And our Joann's is so tiny. When you go to other Joann's, it's depressing.
Oh.
It's so glorious. They have so many things. You know what this town's really missing? Hobby Lobby.
I want a Hobby Lobby so bad.
It's the best. I would have no monies.
I know. I have a friend who her house is like so cute, and I always ask, I'm like,
where did you get this?
Get all this stuff. She's like, Hobby Lobby.
Yes. Hobby Lobby is the cutest. It has so many cute decorating things. And actually, I will go to Joann's to look for like crafty decor stuff more than I would go to Michael's for.
That's true.
Because, I don't know, it just seems more accessible there. Sometimes walking into Michael's is overwhelming.
And they just redid it, and
very
I can't
confusing.
find anything.
I know. I walked around for like days looking for felt.
And I walked down this aisle, and they have like twice as much Cricut stuff as Michael's does.
Yeah, just
it's
randomly.
Like a half of an aisle of Cricut.
You know what else you can't find at Michael's?
What?
A person who works there.
Ever.
I
don't understand.
I don't know where they all go.
And then I feel like when you do ask them,
they're super
annoyed.
Like, oh God, I gotta
Why
go.
the hell are you talking about?
Everything's so tall in there, too.
I think we said this before.
I know, we're talking mad shit about Michael's. Everything is up so high.
We gotta step our sponsorship game up. Michael's is never gonna like it.
Maybe Joann's will.
Joann's, hook it up, girlfriend. We need some craft supplies.
I love to think of Joanne as my girlfriend. That's great. She's like 80. Hey, girl.
What up? Maybe I'm going to name my daughter Joanne just so I could be like, yo, Joanne.
I named my kid after you. How about some yarn?
I have yet to get free stuff.
And don't just name her Joanne. Name her Joanne's with an apostrophe S.
And her middle name is going to be Fabric.
Nice. And her last name's going to be Barstow.
Barstow. Not too fancy, guys. Just Barstow.
Joanne's Fabric Barstow.
I think it sounds beautiful. I can't wait to hold her.
I'm sure she'll be precious. So I think our glasses are empty.
Drink up. Is that how we're doing it?
No.
I can't remember.
I guess that's it.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's try again.
We don't have to. It can be like natural.
I just can never remember.
We don't have to have specific.
I thought we wanted to have the same sign off.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know who says what though. Does it matter?
It looks like our glasses are empty.
So I guess that's it.
Drink up.
You have craft to do.